played as a team to open up the game tonight, and then it got maybe a little tenser at the end than you're projecting?
Yeah, I mean, good team win. Obviously, we've got to do a better job of finishing on offense, but credit to our defense. Two turnovers that I had, they got the ball right back, and that's what all I can ask for. It's all you can ask for is an offense. But as you said, got going pretty early, got a good lead, but then we've got to be able to finish it off and not let them back in the game. Yeah, I mean it's frustrating. We got high standards and high expectations for ourselves. So when you're not moving the ball and you're not scoring points, you're only scoring what 6 points in the second half. Yeah, it's not acceptable. We've got to be better than that in the latter part of the year. Obviously, as you get ready to go play better teams, play division teams, and play in the playoffs.
You talked to us about getting that connection back with your receivers after y'all each missed some time. Where is it today relative to where you want it to be?
I mean, I've got to go back and look at it. Tough to just say it raw without watching the tape, but we can always be better. Every throw, every rep, every play is a growing is a process, and it's experience. It's something that we can get better, regardless if it's completed, regardless if we feel good about the way that it happened. We can be better.
What did you see on that fourth quarter interception, and how did that play break down the way again?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I've got to take the sack. Don't put the ball in harm's way, and that's the bottom line. Honestly, no excuse for that. Period.
Dak, when you got shoved out of bounds, what happened on that play, and what was your reaction when you see Zeke and Miles turning that for you like that?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I'm rolling. I'm just trying to make a play. Felt like it was close on the call. Turned back to look at the ref and just saw a lot going on. Can't say that I saw details or know exactly what happened, but obviously respect and love the fact that my teammates standing up for me, and that's just how all of us feel about one another. That's just not them protecting me, but that's how any of us would protect any of our brothers and our teammates in that position. So, yeah, I mean, thankful for those guys, and yeah, that.
You guys got the win, but you can understand why people outside looking and say, "What's wrong with the offense?" First of all, y'all won early,
Yeah.
and now it seems like they're disjointed, out of sync. It's not a smooth operation anymore.
Yeah, I mean, as I said, we've created these high expectations and high standards, and we have them for ourselves. So, I mean, just as much as the outside world isn't pleased, we're not. I guarantee we care a whole lot more than the outside world about what we're doing. I know I do. I know the guys on the field and the coaches do. So, as I said, all of this we can get better and we can learn from, and it's much better to do that in a winning setting.
How hard is it to come on the road and play a division game on the road? Like, it seems a lot of fans here win like a tough road in that environment.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. It's a division game. Any division game is tough. A team that you play twice a year. Got to suit up against this team in 2 weeks. But coming into their place, whether it's here, New York, or Philly, all of those are tough road games. As you just said, our fans did a great job of traveling, of staying into the game, of chanting, being there, supporting us. Felt good, but it feels great to get a win.
You haven't clinched anything yet, but with a lot of seasons going down to the wire as far as whether you win the division or not, opening up a 3-game lead here with 4 left, how does that leave you guys, and how do you feel about that?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we're putting ourselves in good position, but we just want to continue to get better, game in and game out, heading into this playoff race to make sure that we're playing our best ball when we need to. And as I said, it was a struggle on offense, and we weren't exactly executing the way that we want to, especially late in the game. But it's better, as I said, in a winning effort. And some of the things are just simple decision-making by me, and I'll clean those up. So, yeah, as long as we're heading on the winning track and heading into the tournament, we'll get it right.
Have you talked to Lael since the ejection, and did you say anything to him directly just about the way he responded?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I just told him appreciate it. Told him right there at the moment as they're taking him out of the game. Told him how I felt about him as a brother and as a teammate, and then just reiterated that in the locker room.
In the past, Dak, when things haven't been clicking exactly in the passing game, what's been your process? What's been your mode of trying to find those answers?
One more time?
In the past, when things haven't felt maybe the best in the passing game, things aren't clicking, what's usually your process to try and find that?
Yeah, I mean, just getting on the same page with your receivers, communicating. Obviously, the film study and all of that comes into play, but just making sure that we're expecting the same thing when they go out for a route, or that they see the certain defense, that we're on the same page to be able to just to react and play the game at a high level, and play the game fast.
What are your thoughts on what Zeke was able to do today, wearing the knee brace, it looked like, for the first time, too, and had some solid runs?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the guy's a warrior. I've said it time and time again. He said it. He's going to do whatever he can to help this team, whether it was the runs that he had, the big runs, the pass protection, just coming in and doing what we asked him to do time and time again. he's a crucial part of this offense and a big-time leader for this team.
What did CD give?
The longest run that you've had since the calf injury today. Was that consciously part of the game plan and look for that a little more than you had the last couple of weeks, or what was the thinking going into that?
Yeah, I mean, as I said, as we get into the latter part of the year, there's going to be times for me to do that. But it's about protecting myself in the same sense. So, yeah, when those windows or lanes open up and I'm able to see that, yeah, I'll take advantage.
Dak, is this the best this defense has played in your time here?
For sure. Yeah, this defense is great. And it starts with just the way that they practice, their communication, their brotherhood. Yeah, this is a tough group. I practice against them every day, and just knowing the men that they are, knowing how much that they take pride in their jobs, knowing that they're led by, obviously, Coach Quinn. Yeah, they're playing lights out. I mean, alone, when the offense turns the ball over, for them to go back out and get turnovers just kind of says the belief that they have in themselves and that they've instilled in this team. And they're doing a phenomenal job getting us the ball back and giving us chance time after time.
CD Lamb, the running back, what are your impressions of him, and what does he give you guys in that role?
He's a playmaker. Put him in running back, receiver, inside, outside, wherever you want to put him. He's going to make plays. He's a football player, a great football player, and I've said it over and over. We're fortunate to have him, and we've got to continue to find ways just to get him the ball.
You mentioned the defense getting the ball back after y'all had turnovers. When they do stuff like that, how much does it motivate you the more to say, we want to do more so we can hold up our end?
Yeah, I mean, for sure, you want to play complementary, and they're playing it. When we get a turnover, them getting the ball back, that's, as I said, that's all you can ask for. That's the most complimentary football, but then we've got to go and reward them and get a touchdown, and not just 3 points or not just running the ball and killing some time. We've got to go convert all those into points, and then that's how we can propel this thing and pull away from teams.
Mike was telling us earlier, it seemed to him like they were doing everything they could to limit the downfield passing.
Yeah, for sure.
You saw it that way, and how big of a part of it is just patience, and how hard is it to stay patient in a situation like that?
Yeah, I mean, that's what they presented. Obviously, they didn't want to let us get the ball downfield 2 times that we did. One we got a call, the first one we got obviously holding on us. Second one we got the PI. So I mean, yeah, you just got to be ready for your shots when they come and take the most of those opportunities. But that's how teams have been playing. So I've got to continue to stay patient and take what they give me.
Your coach in the middle of the week put it out there, you're going to win the game.
Yeah.
You need to validate what he said, and how much do you build up? Does that give you any more confidence?
I mean, we're a confident bunch. I'm confident. I know this defense is confident. This offense is confident. Obviously, our coach is confident, and that's why he said that. And I told you guys that Thursday that's how we felt. And so we just had to come out here and go do that and be accountable to our words. Even when I throw the terrible interception and they run it back, there's no flinch in this team and exactly what we're going to do, and we're going to come out with a win. And I think that just shows our resiliency and who we are in the midst of a tough division game where we didn't necessarily put the nail in the coffin when we had a chance.
I know you're locked in on what you need to do on the field, but when you come to an opposing stadium and see Cowboys on the bench, do you notice that? And if so, what do you think of it?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm not necessarily locked in on the name on the bench. They were great benches. They were heated. So they did the deed and did what we needed them to. So I guess that's why we brought them in.
How much do you talk to defense during the games, and what was anything different when they're going the way that they were going today?
Yeah, just continue to encourage them. It depends, obviously. When we're not doing as well as we want to do on offense, you've got to go and look at the tablets, try to figure out how to get this thing going. But I try to make a conscious effort at times to go talk to certain guys, go talk to some of the leaders, and just obviously tell them thank you for when they're getting the ball back after turnovers. But that's just keeping the brotherhood tight and just letting them know that I appreciate them and I've got their back. Obviously, they've got mine. And, yes, this is a great group to be a part of.
Even if this offense isn't clicking at the time, what do you look at where you kind of lean on to give you confidence that you guys can get back to it?
Yeah, the people that we have and the fact that we've done it. Obviously there's frustration, but there's no doubt or I would say concern about where we are. We just got to continue to get better. As I said, it starts with the communication. Starts with all of our guys being on the same page, all 11, being on the same page with the coaches and what they're expecting and looking for, and then just executing. Simple as that, executing our one job that creates the whole play and makes it keep going.
Without Pollard today, you had Clement in there, just how Clement did filling in on that role and looked like you were using quite a bit late until it got close and Zeke had to come back in.
Yeah, I mean, we've had guys go down time and time again, and other guys have to step up and take the most of their opportunity, and he did. He had a few good runs in there, did a good job, and, I mean, even got Quan in there. So, I mean, just for those guys to come in, get some reps, be a part of this offense, it's going to help us when we need them. Appreciate you guys.